Fermin Lopez is becoming exactly what Jude Bellingham and Dani Olmo were afraid of. Don't believe me, just look at this.
Best plays that through to Rafinha, the early cross, the chance and the goal!
Fermin Lopez!
Some players arrive with expectation wrapped tightly around them, branded as prodigies before they have even understood the weight of the shirt. But then, there are players who emerge differently, almost unexpectedly, growing into the game rather than being announced by it. And Fermin Lopez belongs to that second, far more intriguing path. His rise does not feel manufactured, it feels organic, like a footballer who has absorbed ideas, spaces, and responsibility over time and is now releasing them all at once.
Have winners in this team. I'm talking about Fermín López. This guy is a young-born winner. He won at the Olympics. He carried the team, one of the key players.
When you watch Fermín play, the first thing that strikes you is not flash or physical dominance. It is intent. Every movement has a reason. Every run feels like it is solving a problem rather than showing off an answer. He does not drift through matches. He punctures them. Fermín understands something fundamental about modern midfield football. Influence is not about staying still in your zone. It is about knowing when to leave it.
Fermín has a brilliant performance. What do you think about Fermín? Because he's an emotional player. He scored, he ran, he does everything.
No, a great performance today. And also the three goals. First goals were very important for us. Give us also in the first half the confidence. He's a player, he has everything.
He constantly reads the positioning of defenders, sensing gaps before they fully exist, timing his arrivals into the box with the instinct of a forward but the awareness of a midfielder. That timing is deadly. He does not crash into spaces, he glides into them late, unseen, when defensive lines have already shifted their focus elsewhere. Tactically, this makes him incredibly difficult to track. If a midfielder follows him, space opens behind. If a defender steps out, the structure bends. Fermín thrives in that chaos because he understands where order will reappear. On the ball, his game is direct, but not reckless. He prefers vertical solutions, passes that break rhythm, rather than recycle it. And when he carries the ball forward, it is with purpose, committing opponents just enough to free a teammate or create a shooting lane for himself. His shooting technique reflects that same clarity: clean strikes, minimal backlift, decisions made early before the goalkeeper can set.
And he finish. Soria saves, Fermín follows up and fires it in.
What separates him from many young midfielders, though, is his relationship with pressure. He does not avoid it, and he does not force it either. He welcomes it, using the opponent's aggression as a tool, drawing them in, slipping away at the right moment, keeping the tempo alive. Off the ball, his work is relentless, but intelligent. He presses in waves, choosing moments where his run can block passing options, rather than just chase possession. Understanding that defensive work is about coordination, not chaos. That discipline allows his team to stay compact, to attack without fear of being exposed, because Fermín is already thinking about what happens after the ball is lost. There is also a sharpness to his mentality that stands out. He does not shy away from responsibility in big moments. He takes shots when others hesitate. He makes runs when others wait. That confidence is not arrogance, it is belief rooted in preparation. He plays like someone who trusts his reading of the game, and aesthetically, there is something refreshing about him. He does not slow the game down unnecessarily, but he does not rush it either. He plays with a natural rhythm, accelerating sequences when the opponent is unbalanced and calming them when control is needed. In a system that values positional intelligence and collective movement, Fermín feels less like an individual breakout and more like a continuation of an idea, a modern interpretation of a midfielder who can think, arrive, and decide. He may not yet be the finished product, but that is exactly what makes him exciting. You can see layers still forming, sharper decision-making, cleaner combinations, deeper understanding of game states. This is not a temporary spark or a system player riding momentum. This feels like the early chapters of a footballer who understands where the game is going and has the tools to go with it. Born not out of hype, but out of understanding, Fermín López does not announce a new genius with noise. He lets the game reveal it, one intelligent movement, one decisive action at a time.
Lewandowski with the cross and the header, and they've made it 3-0, and it's Fermín López. Clever save by Luni, but turned in by Fermín.
For Rafinha. The cross is beautiful, and Fermín heads Barcelona in front. He is in